Someone you love has crossed the veil, leaving behind more than just memories, something sacred, something eternal. They left a message, not for the world, not for the many, but for you. A final whisper carried through realms, delivered by Archangel Michael himself, not by coincidence, not by chance, but because heaven gathered and decided it was time. There was a moment, perhaps in your dreams, perhaps in your quietest thoughts, where their presence brushed past your soul. That moment was real. And now it continues. You are not watching this by accident. The soul you still long for reached out, and the divine responded. This message, this sacred invocation, has been waiting to find you. Because the ones who leave us never truly leave. They transform, they rise, they become light, and that light now speaks to you. So I invite you, take a deep breath with me. Inhale slowly, exhale gently, let go of all distractions, because what follows is a voice that was never meant to be lost. They did not leave in silence. The one you loved, the one whose absence you still feel echoing through your chest, they have been trying to speak to you. Not in words, but in waves of presence, in flickers of memory, in the quiet nudges you could never explain. That sudden memory at an unexpected hour, the feather that appeared out of nowhere, the breeze that touched your skin when you said their name. You thought it was coincidence. It wasn't. It was the soul you love, breaking through the veil to remind you, I'm still with you. Their love is not bound by time. Their voice is not lost to death. And now, with the authority of the heavens, Archangel Michael brings that message into your world. He stands beside you even now, not as a figure of myth, but as a divine protector sent by God's own breath. The soul you miss cried out in the light, and the angels heard. And Michael, warrior of light, moved through dimensions to deliver this to you. You have been noticed. You have been chosen to receive this sacred truth. Not everyone is ready for this kind of message, but your soul is. Because it's been reaching, yearning, aching for a sign. You may not have said it out loud, but you've whispered in the silence, please let me know they're okay. And the response from beyond is this. Yes, I am more than okay. I am light now. But I have not forgotten you. I could never. There is no greater agony for a soul than leaving love behind without closure. And so they return, not in body, but in spirit, to bring what was left undone, to remind you that their love didn't end. It just changed form. But the divine doesn't only bring comfort, it brings awareness. There is also a warning here. Archangel Michael speaks in clarity and truth. Do not let your grief become a prison. Do not allow the weight of loss to steal your days. The one you love sees how you carry pain like a second skin. They see you smile for others, only to break down in secret. And they whisper now, that is not what I want for you. There is more life for you to live, more joy to be felt, and they are not asking to be forgotten. They are asking to be remembered in light, not sorrow. The veil between the realms is thin, thinner than you realize. Every time your heart aches with longing, they draw closer. Every time you speak their name with love, a golden thread connects your soul to theirs. They feel it. They answer it. And today, they chose to speak. Chose you. Archangel Michael is not only delivering this message, he is guarding it, protecting the sacred energy around you as these words enter your heart. You are not imagining the weight in your chest, the chills on your arms, the tears that seem to rise without reason. That is their presence. That is truth. When you woke up at 3:33, when the candle flickered without wind, when that particular bird sang outside your window, those were not random moments. They were love trying to reach you. And today, love found its way. The one you miss says, I'm still here. I never left. I never stopped loving you. And Archangel Michael confirms, this is real, this is divine, and this is only the beginning. They see what you carry, The weight, the questions, the what-ifs that play on repeat in your soul. The moments you revisit in your mind, wondering if one different word, one different action might have changed everything. They've watched you relive the day they left over and over, as if your mind is trying to find the moment it all broke, so that maybe, just maybe, it could be unbroken. But here is the truth they bring now. You could not have changed it. Their departure was not your fault. It was not punishment. It was not something you could have stopped, even if you had loved more, or spoken more, or held them tighter. It was part of a divine unfolding that human eyes cannot fully see. And from the realm of pure light, they whisper with absolute clarity, I forgive you, even though there is nothing to forgive. Every word left unsaid, every missed call, every time you were too tired to show up, none of it is held against you. None. They do not carry disappointment. They carry love, endless, shining, pure love. But they see that you carry guilt, and so they come to lift it from you. They want you to be free, not to forget, but to release. The love you shared with them is not trapped in the past. It's alive, flowing between realms. And that love does not demand your suffering. It invites your healing. Archangel Michael, in his immense compassion, speaks with authority now. Guilt is a lie the darkness uses to chain your light. It is time to break those chains. There is nothing noble about self-punishment. Your sadness is not proof of your love. Your pain is not the altar they want you to kneel before. What honors them most is your freedom, your choice to live again, to laugh, to forgive yourself. They see how hard you've tried to be strong, how you've carried others while barely holding yourself. They ask you now, gently but firmly, to rest that burden, to breathe, to say the words you've never allowed yourself to say, I forgive myself. Say it, out loud, whisper it if you must, but let the sound leave your body. I forgive myself. And feel the soul you love draw closer in that moment. They are not bound by time. They have seen your tears on nights no one else knew you were crying. They were there. They are still there. But now they want to be more than silent witnesses. They want to be healing winds in your life. They want you to feel them not as absence but as presence, not as a closed chapter but as a living connection. You may be afraid that moving on means forgetting them, but nothing could be further from the truth. They are not asking you to move on. They are asking you to move forward with them in your heart, not as pain but as peace. Can you imagine what it would feel like to smile again without guilt, to dream again without fear? That is what they are offering you now. Liberation, release, grace. The veil is open in this sacred moment. Archangel Michael is anchoring light into your space as this message reaches into the deepest parts of your being. You are not unworthy of forgiveness. You are not meant to suffer in silence. You are not meant to keep replaying the past, trying to rewrite it with your tears. The past is done, but the future is still sacred ground, and the one you love wants to walk with you there, not as a ghost of sorrow, but as a companion of light. This is the invitation. Lay down your guilt, step into peace, and allow yourself to be reborn, not by forgetting them, but by finally accepting that their love is not gone. It simply changed form. And now, it surrounds you. You may have started this message with uncertainty, perhaps even skepticism, but something has shifted. You feel it, in your body, in your breath, in the subtle currents that pass over your skin like unseen hands. This is not imagination. You've stepped into a different frequency, a sacred current flowing directly from the heart of heaven. It's not loud, it's not forceful, it's soft, still, but powerful enough to rearrange the entire atmosphere around you. Right now, heaven is leaning in. Right now, the one you love is nearer than ever before. They are not gone. They are radiant. Their essence is more alive than you've ever known. And as you listen, they are whispering into your spirit. Yes. Yes, it's me. I'm here. I never left you. You don't need to see them to know, because you've felt this before. Late at night when you suddenly felt warmth around your chest, when you spoke to them and the air grew still, when a memory hit you so vividly it felt like they were standing beside you. That was the frequency of heaven breaking through. That was love transcending dimensions. That was their soul, reaching yours. And now, through the voice of Archangel Michael, they speak again, not through dreams or chants, but directly, intentionally. He stands beside them, sword of light lowered, not for battle but for blessing. He watches over this transmission so that no shadow can interfere, no doubt can distort what you are meant to receive. Because the truth is this: they have been trying to reach you, again and again, but you needed to be ready. Your heart needed to soften, your soul needed to cry out, and now, finally, you've said it, even if silently. Please, give me a sign, let me know you're near. This is the answer. This message is the miracle you didn't know you were praying for, and in this moment you are not alone in a room. You are surrounded by light, surrounded by presence, surrounded by love. The angels are close, holding space for you as you open, and the one you miss, they're here. Their energy is calm, full of light, smiling through the veil, whispering, "Don't stop reading. I've waited so long for this moment with you." Feel your heartbeat. Faster, yes, but not from fear, from truth. Your body is recognizing what your mind cannot yet understand. You are being embraced from beyond, held without hands, touched without flesh, loved beyond time. This is real, and now they offer you signs, not vague or mystical, but intimate, personal, specific to you. Watch for the feather that floats into view without wind, the scent that arises with no source, the animal that looks into your eyes and pauses, the song that plays at just the right moment. These are not coincidences. These are communications, echoes from eternity. And every time they occur, you are invited to respond, "I believe, I know you're with me." Say it, feel it. Let your soul become a receiver. Because the more you believe, the more clearly they can reach you. Archangel Michael affirms, faith is the frequency that opens the gates of the unseen. You do not have to force anything. Simply trust. Simply notice. Because now, the conversation has begun. The bond is awakened. The soul you love no longer waits at the edge of your world. They are stepping through, gently, lovingly, with tears in their own eyes, because they see you finally opening. They see you remembering, not just with pain but with power. And they want you to know, I've seen your sorrow. I've watched your struggle, but I've also seen your strength, and I am so proud of you. The veil is thin now. Heaven is closer than you've ever imagined. And this moment, this very moment, is sacred. They're holding you now, not with arms, but with intention, not with form, but with presence, the one who crossed over. They're watching you in this moment with a love so pure, so complete, that it dissolves all barriers. They see the weight you've been carrying, the loneliness, the moments you've smiled in public but cried behind closed doors. They know how you've pushed through the days, going through motions, silently asking yourself, what's the point? And still, you kept going. And that choice alone, that quiet, relentless decision to keep breathing even in pain, is something they honor deeply. But now, they're asking for something more. Not because you owe them, but because you deserve it. They want you to live again, to truly live, not just exist, not just endure, but to awaken, to feel joy again, to laugh without guilt, to dance, even with tears in your eyes. They're not asking you to forget them. They're asking you to carry them with you, not as sorrow, but as strength. Your healing doesn't erase their memory. It celebrates it. Every step you take forward is a tribute. Every breath you reclaim in peace is a monument to the love you shared. They are not distant observers. They are sacred companions, watching, cheering, protecting, guiding. And now, they ask you to say yes. Yes to love, yes to life, yes to the next chapter, the one they won't walk beside you in body, but will witness in spirit. Can you feel it? That soft nudge in your heart? That's them, whispering, "You don't have to stay in the shadows of my loss." Step into the light of your becoming. I want to see you free. Archangel Michael steps closer now. His wings of light extend across your soul. He speaks not in thunder, but in stillness. This is your moment of sacred turning. For too long you've stood at the edge, looking back at what was, fearing to step into what could be. But now, heaven offers you a hand, not to pull you away from the past, but to walk with you through the future. The one you lost sees it clearly. There is more for you, more beauty, more connection, more purpose. You may not know how to begin again, but you don't have to know. All that's asked is that you be willing to hope again, to open again, to trust that just because something ended doesn't mean everything ended. Life is still sacred. Your path is still holy. And there is someone or something waiting to enter your world and remind you that miracles still happen. In the coming days, be alert, watch the sky, listen to your dreams, pay attention to the quiet urges in your heart, because a divine opportunity is being prepared for you. A sign, a message, a meeting that will feel like déjà vu wrapped in grace. When it comes, you will know. And when it comes, say yes. Say yes, not because you are healed, but because you are healing. Say yes, not because the past didn't matter, but because it mattered so much that it transformed you. Say yes because your soul still has things to create, to share, to give. Your presence on this earth still holds divine meaning, and that's why this message reached you now. The one who left didn't disappear. They expanded. And now, through Archangel Michael, they deliver one final plea, spoken with the fullness of heavenly love. Live. Not just for me, not just for them, but for you. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of a life that feels like light. And as those words settle into your soul, something inside begins to shift. You're not the same person who started this video. A door has opened. A promise has been made. And now, the future waits, not in fear, but in invitation. Place your hand over your heart. Yes, right there, feel it beating. That rhythm, it's not just yours, it's theirs too. It's the echo of every moment you shared, every prayer you whispered, every tear you cried. It's the sound of your story continuing. It's the divine rhythm that says you're still here, and that means something. The soul you love is no longer in the form you once knew, but they are not gone. They are light now. They are voice now. They are healing wind and starlight and the silence between words. And they want you to remember this. Love does not die. It evolves, it ascends, it surrounds, and right now it is cradling you. Breathe that in. Close your eyes if you can. Let these words wash over you like sacred water. I am loved beyond this world. I am seen beyond this veil. I am protected by angels. I am never alone. I am ready to live. I welcome peace. I open to joy. I honor the love that remains. Say it again, slowly, this time as a sacred vow to your soul. Let it rise from within, louder than your pain, stronger than your fear. And as you do, feel the shift. Feel the presence. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And even in the depth of your grief, even in the silence that followed their last breath, you have never been truly alone. Archangel Michael remains by your side, and the one you lost has not truly left. They have simply stepped into eternity, where love speaks without sound and presence needs no form. But they are still watching, still guiding, still loving you, with a fullness you cannot yet comprehend. So now, what will you do with this gift, this sacred encounter? This message sent across dimensions just to reach your soul. Will you bury it in doubt, or will you carry it into the light? Will you return to sleep, or will you awaken? You were never meant to live trapped in sorrow. You were meant to rise. This is your time. This is your moment of sacred return. A return to purpose, a return to trust, a return to love. Share this message with someone who needs it. Someone who, like you, has been waiting for a sign, a word, a moment of divine remembrance. Let them know they are not forgotten, that their pain is seen, that healing is possible, that the veil is thin, and love is stronger than death. And as you walk back into the world, know this: you are surrounded, you are shielded, you are chosen. The ones you miss are nearer than breath, and Archangel Michael walks beside you still, guardian of your light, protector of your path, witness to your transformation. You are not who you were, you are becoming. And now, you are ready.